afternoon, everyone. I was say good morning, but it's not morning. It's anything but morning. Welcome on in to Total War Warhammer 3. And today, as I hide the wings, we're going to be playing the Angriest Tree. Ignore that. I was testing earlier. Like earlier meaning the other day. They're not called friends. We are going to be playing as the angriest Teddy Tree Lady. She's the angriest dryad literally ever. To the point where she has limited elven options. And they also cost more. Hates the elves. Passionately. But has access to the malevolent tree spirits. That's right. And elves for her are glamoured. She's able to manipulate them, making them into simps. But then, you know, they're expendable. This includes the heroes for elves, by the way. Now, there is a upgrade to glamoured, which herself and one character can get, but otherwise her armies want to be filled with tree people. I'm going to be honest, I don't expect this to be a particularly long campaign. Partly because wood elves are not the most interesting, I'll be completely fair with you. But I said I'd play wood elves at least once. You guys voted Dryker. And here we are. There we go, I couldn't click on it for some reason. It's very good. We start in the Griffin Wood. Excuse me. We start in the Griffin Wood. Essentially, basically, what else? We don't want to use them. We want to make use of tree spirits as much as we can. Now, first of all,
Defender of Athelon, they will fail.
We don't have long before the local Empire force decide to come after us, because we're at war with two people at once. So, I'm going to set off some technology real quick, and we'll deal with the rest later. Obviously, we want to deal with the Skaven first and foremost. We'll just crush them real quick. Duck the captives. Then we're going to head up this way. Basically, this army is going to immediately and very rapidly begin recruiting. We can't let that happen. So we're going to, as fast as possible, stop that from happening. So I am going to grab some ranged options. I know they're glamoured, but hear me out. We basically have to deal them quickly, otherwise we're not going to be able to deal with them, and we haven't got any friends around here. But the more we build the Griffin Wood, the better, because basically the vampire counts will be on our side. Which is useful. But Dryker can eventually get an item to remove ammunition. Essentially, she's the counter to the Wood Elves as far as internal factions concerned. Her forest, well, part of the Athelon was corrupted by Morgo, actually, his death. Basically, Ariel popped him right on her part of town, and it went badly. Went very badly. Now, she has a bit of a harder start.
You have obtained some amber. Offer it to the spirits of the elders through your research.
Yep, we can use amber. We do want to get more time as soon as we can. But we don't want to let them get too big too quickly.
I'll ignore that.
There's already 11 there. Great Hawks, them, some of them. Let's see, can we get right there? Him, we're gonna go. Let's see, do that because basically because he's glamoured, he is shit in melee. But his range is unaffected, which is why I recruited them in the first place. We can't, sadly, do the aspects, but yes, we can. Dryads for Dryker and Durfu can be upgraded. Same with other treatment units. We're going to basically jump them immediately. We can't delay. Let's jump in, grab that settlement. The Griffin Wood's pretty defended, but this army is the biggest problem. So we need to deal them quickly. Our army's a little beat up more than I'd like. There's a forest encounter. How many turns have I got for that? 3 turns. Not ideal. What I'm gonna do. This is close to feet, however. Let's see. Crossbowmen. Okay, the mortar. We may have some rewinding, possibly, so bear that in mind. Do that one turn, see what happens. We'll go from there. This is a rough start, especially with a forest encounter that early. I wasn't happy to see that, honestly. I thought I'd won that early. Pyrrhic victory. Alright, let's try and fight it. It reckons the odds are in our favour, but we'll see. I mean, between the Great Hawks and the Bats, we can take the artillery out. Ideally, we fight them in the woods, because that's where we are strongest. The elven part of the army, yeah. But the rest of it? Nah, we can totally body them in the forest. Then all of our non-elves can just jump them in the woods. Here's my logic. We just literally... Bit unorthodox tactic, I know, but... Bear with me here. All them just run in from down there. These guys will essentially act as a distraction. The flyers group together, get over there.
Waystalker ready.
The Waystalker, you go over there. You guys essentially be a distraction. You guys launch yourselves over that way. Spook them a bunch. What we want to do, in essence, catch them by surprise.
Forest Stalker.
You will be on skirmish stance. Same detail for you guys. The dogs have already been routed, a bit annoying, but it's fine. That's what it is. Okay, you guys. You go for them. You go right middle for them. Striker, hit these fuckers with that.
Hunter! End them!
Aim them. Put them in. You run in. You drop a unit right there. Because, yep, she can menace blow dryads near him. You gotta love it. They should body them nice and easy. Yep, all my beastlies get buffs as well, I believe, if memory serves. Which, you gotta love it. The all cause like fear and stuff. It's just, yeah. So Dryka is a branch wraith, but normally she wouldn't lead an army, except in AOS. In Age of Sigmar, she leads an army. But also in Age of Sigmar, she's like in a Gundam. If you've seen her AOS model, you'll understand. If you haven't, don't worry. The main point is pretty much... Ooh, the elves getting fucked up? They're expendable. That's literally not a problem for me. The main bulk of their army is being ripped apart, which is what we want. What are you guys doing right now? But yeah, so Dryka has a real nasty hatred for the Wood Elves, basically blaming them for what happened to her grove. In essence, it's what her whole deal is. She blames the Wood Elves for her grove's utter annihilation, despite the fact that, frankly, it was entirely chaos. Like, but she argues that the Wood Elves are the reason they're here. She used to not hate the Elves, but used to be distrusting of them. But after what happened to Coadil and her, like, grove, yeah, no, hates the Elves, wants them all out of Athaloran. And actually, in this campaign, you can bring Durthu on side, which is pretty huge. There's actually an event that lets you bring in Durthu, which is what we'll need, by the way. We'll need his strength. Now, this has got a lot better than my test one. My test one got me against Vlad von Karstein immediately. But yeah, as I explained, a little tooltip there. Dryka basically makes them think they are fighting for Ariel. They all think that. Don't crash on me. Don't crash on me now. Now, because we've utterly crushed their army, we can just do that. We'll occupy this heartland. Now, Wood Elves don't paint the map. That's one big thing I need to, like, stress. They do not paint the map at all. What they do is they essentially either occupy a heartland or make it so it's, like, destroyed so they can just gain benefits from it. Now, normal Wood Elves would have a few more options. They get the Wildwood Rangers, which I don't completely get the point, because they'll be glamoured. Same with the Dancers. They're kind of, like, pointless because they get glamoured. So the annoying thing is there's no, like, other spirit units other than, like... And these are going to be glamoured, I think, too. These won't get glamoured, and anything in this line won't get glamoured. But anything else will. This isn't bad, though. You also notice the Malevolent Wraiths. Also good for Lords. Ancient Tree Men are our only options. Malevolent ones, to be precise. Hey, Markswell, how you doing? Maybe Laura speak for the trees. And for some fucking reason they are speaking Vietnamese. These ones, yeah, I mean, might as well be. So, every single tree spirit... Ooh, that's a good one. Ward save. That's not a bad... 10% ward save from the get-go? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. What's that do again? Ooh. Yeah, we like that. These are all good traits. But yeah, these are all malevolent tree men. They're edgy tree men. They're tree men going through their super goth phase. Probably their emo phase to some degree. Get that. Right, we dealt with the worst. How long got for that again? Is it 2 turns? 2 turns, okay. We'll have to just jump her. As soon as we can. Get that so we can get the hero replacement. One of those woodfellas, can you say... Huh? You know that one of those woodfellas can say the N-word, actually. I mean, this is something... Wait, do they? Do they say that? Oh, I hope not. I really hope not. I hope you're wrong. Oh, fuck, that's, Oh. Oh. I hope you're wrong. That's all I'm going to say on the matter. I really hope you're wrong. Fuck. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Yeah, when you move them at the end of the sentence. Okay. Hopefully it's not too obvious. That's somewhat terrifying to know. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure no one will notice. Except they now will. Listen, in my defense, if that's in the game, that's on Creative Assembly, not me. If these trees identify that way, I guess, you know? I thought we were repping Ethel Lauren, not the Ethel Hood. Apparently we might be repping the Ethel Hood, though. If we're not careful. We cannot get close enough. This is unfortunate. I'm going to do the Wisdom of the Willow to get some replenishment. Wait, how's the Tinderfile experience so far? Oh, you know, it's going alright. We've just started, actually. We've only just started. We're fresh in. I've not fully killed the Skaven because I had to go deal with the large army build-up on my northern border. Unfortunately, I've got an invasion to deal with immediately, which is a bit unfortunate.
I'll ignore that.
I wasn't very happy to see that we have an immediate, like, invasion. But, you know, it is what it is, I suppose. Alright, Dryker, see if you can kill... That's fine, I will sacrifice them to Fellbats. That's fine by me. Now, admittedly, we could have dealt with that before they even did anything. However, counterpoint, we didn't have much of an option at that point. I'm a bit hesitant to pick up, like, other Elven units. I guess for Dryker, they can kind of, like, you know, be somewhat worthwhile, but I don't know. I'm hesitant. I only played that horny guy with who would peck as Warhammer 2. I don't quite remember the feeling. They've changed a bit. I think if you played... Did you play Wood Elves towards the end of Warhammer 2? If you did, you've got more of an idea of what they're like now. So the only problem is half these benefit specifically Elven stuff. Elf cavalry, like, there's anything. Elf infantry. Fire resistance for Elven units specifically, like, like, what affects Dryads? Oh. Is that it? Oh, that's not good. Most of it's Amber related. I mean, these are malevolent Dryads, so they apply fear and have frenzy, I believe, is the difference. Not really my type of gameplay. I prefer Glock 19 type of tactics. Good old napalm. Honestly, yeah, I hear you. I hear you on it. However, I promised the fellas. We had a vote in the Discord, and the vote came out that I needed to play some Wood Elves. And thus the hippie elves being played, and then specifically the Angry Tree Woman was picked. So we play the Angry Tree Woman. And at some point we will hopefully clear out our nearby problem. Before the vampire counts declare war on me for reasons. Despite the fact that Griffin Wood is specifically meant to give me more relations with the vampire counts. Now, there could be a problem in Mordheim itself, however, we'll get another Treekin with some good brainless charging his Norska or something. So, yeah, so most we can't hours spent on Empire Dwarves. Honestly, yeah, that's fair. Hopefully Norska should feel a bit better in the next sort of big DLC. I'm really curious how they'll play. No, you're giving me that deal because you're losing. Oh, and you got closer to me instead of building up your army? Oh, that's perfect. That's just what we needed. Nah, you're not going to build up an army beyond that.
I see wisdom.
Get some spiders.
I don't serve.
Wait, did she get into the pens? Hang on a second. That was a Rakarth line. What? That was a line from Rakarth.
On thy knees. Then and only then. On thy knees.
If I give you... I
Then
can't give you
and
a gift.
only then.
They might declare war on me. I want to try not Vampire Lady from the Empire next. Heard you got good guns. Oh, yes. Elspeth. Yeah, Elspeth on Draken. Yes. She also gets a dragon. She has the Law of Death, a dragon, loads of guns. Wait, what? The Skaven are allying against me? The fuck is this bullshit? Oh, you are fucking with me right now. Oh my god. Oh, fuck me. Rats. Bloody rats. I mean, you get a dragon and you can get barrages, by the way. There's actually bombardments you can get with her. Run like a limited resource because you can't have too much fun, of course, but like, still. Okay, the one benefit we have here, chat, is the Skaven are cowards. We can abuse that because my guys all do fear. Except for the elves. Okay. Here's what we'll do. So we have about 2 minutes before we get really overwhelmed. So, we're just going to crash into the lines, right? Basically, the Skaven will terror out long before the Empire get here. My army all has fear. I'm not super worried about outlasting the rats. Just gonna kill their lord before things get hairy. Is there a more annoying unit than bats and harpies? Skaven that get popped right in the middle of your artillery. Other than that, if you don't see the Vampire Coast's little suicide unit, then, you know, you get that small problem. A Nintendo. I know exactly what's happened. Okay, they have a Skaven assassin. Shoot him.
As you said. Our bows are yours. At once. End them. I hear you.
Okay. We're almost routing them off the board immediately. Good.
Ready.
The humans are going to start pouring in now, but the rats they brought in for help aren't going to be there to help them for long. Oh, there's a Night Runner slings out there. Okay, so they're like a bit more decent. Fine, we'll pull them back out of there. Okay. plot that for now. Felbats, you go over there. Wolves. Scoot round. Go in there. Kill them. Damn Empire. Right. Actually, Felbats assist against them. Wolves, why did you stop? I hadn't told you to stop. Why have they randomly... Is that a glitch? It is a fun little glitch. Where, there's a weird little glitch I'm noticing at the minute where,
At once.
the fucking units just decide out of the blue to just stop what they're doing. Okay. This is going to be a costly battle. Where's my... What are you doing over there? Get back in there. Like I should be a little bit worried at the tree man. We might lose him. Okay, you still like the assassin. Head over there. Come on. Head over there, for God's sake. Stop randomly just going, I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna, like, lemon out. Okay. Wolves. Okay, yeah, go for them.
Deepwood Guardian.
You shoot at them. Okay, I think we're doing alright, chat. We're just about winning, I think. I dare say. We're relying on the tree man being ungodly thick. The point it's ridiculous. To pull off some of this crap. Right, we're routing them. We're routing them. Bit by bit. Do anyone fast still? You guys are relatively quick. You just fire while moving. That assassin. Don't let him leave. I'd say just dogpile the assassin. If he manages to get far enough, then maybe we'll start shooting him. But you guys go after that captain. The Waste Stalker hit him. Okay, we've actually pulled this off somehow. We've just barely managed it, I think. The skin of our teeth. This poor bastard is going to get lit up. You lot. Shoot after them. You after them. We'll speed up time a little bit. This poor assassin has to realise he's dealing with some of the... Why are you chasing him? I believe I told you to shoot him. Okay, well he's going to get away because of bullshittery. But we managed to defeat both armies. At considerable cost, mind. I guess that's what I get for not killing off the Skaven immediately, but, you know. I had to kind of deal with that Empire army. You can see why Dryker's start is not the best. Especially as she can't lean on the usual Wood Elf advantages, that being ungodly amounts of bows. You will abduct captives, of course. I don't like how close it gets to crashing on me, as well. Now, the good news is we crushed the army that was in there. I know it's a quest. Piss off, advisor. Right. Good, we killed him off. Not another encounter. How long have I got? Okay. Oh, it's like a special thing for the woods. Okay, that's fine. That's a bit different. We lose a few units, we get the place, we'll occupy it. He doesn't like us at all. Can we gift you anything? A medium gift. That might placate them for a bit. Or I've just given him money for nothing and he'll attack me anyway. We'll find out which soon enough. Do that. We're not getting the best money at the minute, but it is what it is. We'll get something Quartermaster. That should give us a lot more money, actually. Wow. There we go. Right, let's see how fucked we are next turn. Now, I probably should have just blown it up, but I kind of hoped that I could take it, so I can guarantee getting myself some Heartlander bonus. It'll make the woods happier in the long run, right? Basically, we don't start with the Oak of Ages, by the way. We have to kind of claim it. We're the only Wood Elf faction that doesn't start with it.
Into the pens.
See, that's a Rakarth line. Why is it playing Rakarth lines? Let's just do that. Get rid of that Empire threat once and for all. I know it's losing some units, but hear me out. See, that's a great item. But there's also a chance that Dryker just dies. So I don't really want to put it on. So we're not going to do that, honestly. As nice as that is, maybe if I'm feeling more confident later. But right now, we cannot afford to be doing that sort of shit. But is he going with that army? With them Skaven slaves? I mean, my garrison would probably beat that army. Handily. But still, a little disconcerting. So, despite this guy being glamoured, we can still make use of him. The ranged portion of what we can get from the Wood Elves is still viable. Which is why we don't get Way Watchers. We don't get Way Watchers, which are just flat out their strongest unit. So hopefully the Treeman is enough. I think we get a buff, though, to our Malevolent Branch Wraiths, which is all of our Brandtraves. Clan Creepers are dead. Good. Them guys got more time, which obviously means we didn't get that, but at the same time, that isn't very good, and to be totally honest, I'm fine with that, because it means that that's no longer taking away from us. Basically, if an enemy owns one of your halflands, it takes away from your forest regrowth. Are we literally an inch? Oh my god. Ah, fucking hell. Okay, Tree Man. Can we give you an aspect? That would reduce your speed. Negligible speed debuff or consistent buff? Yes, what else of like the orc mechanic, but they have downsides for some reason, which I don't know why they bother, because none of the other factions have downsides, but basically we can pick a certain aspect and it buffs them in a unique way, but also debuffs them. That is something they got from the tabletop RPG, by the way, for anyone curious. Because when you have dryads as an enemy in Warhammer Fantasy RPG, you can give them an aspect. Ugh. And if you're wondering, yes, dryads in Athalloran do have that classic, don't follow them into the woods because you might disappear for 40 years, come back like it's been 10 minutes for you, and then simply fade away because time's caught up with you. Let's see. Let's see. How long is that going to be? 5 turns? I'm going to spare them. The reason I'm going to spare them is so that the vampire counts don't go to war with me. They will like me immediately because of that. Because I spared them. It's an immediate buff to me. Now, who's that? Telbeckland. I could go to war with Telbeckland.
The Empire.
Don't know how strong Telbeckland are in
My
comparison
hand
to me.
hovers close to my blade. Utter your demand,
They are at war with Festus. But let's see, where's our forest then? So we have the Laurelern Forest, the Oak of Ages itself, which is the ultimate. Like, that gets buffed by every other magical forest, but we don't own that yet. Orion's Camp, Haunted Forest. We don't need all these technically, but we can go to all these places. We essentially have a holding in every part of the world, bar the direct middle of Darklands. And also we have a Be'lakor portal here, just because. I'm going to get an extra Shriekin. We can probably get rid of the Felbats. And pick up, let's see. I'd say get some Deepwood Scouts. The Glamour debuff doesn't affect their ranged, again, so... We can also give one of our lords a position, which, like, removes the Glamoured and gives them, like, a special one, which I think lets them operate at normal levels, I think, but still be expendable. Essentially, any elves we have in our army is fodder. They are complete cannon fodder. Which is not ideal, because, as you might know, elves are expensive, and throwing elves away left and right, as much as is thematic for Dryka, you know, it's not best. I am gonna get rid of these wolves. And bring in these. These are pretty good. They are frostbite, magical. I think they get the frenzy as well, which is great. And the fear, they treat like malevolent dryads basically, but they get extra stuff to Regiment Renown. You love to see it. You will get... What level do we get that? 12. Okay. That needs 4 points. I'm gonna... We'll finish that off. But I want to see how hard it would be to grab a Bradtrafe. Murder of Spirits. So that's Lore of Beasts. I probably want Lore of Life, really. Let's see. Yeah, that'll do. We'll get rid of one Dryad unit. That'll replenish the troops. Perfect, perfect. Right, and then by next turn we'll have a decent army. Are you going to war with me? What the fuck? Why? Okay. Why, though? No, but why, though? Oh, that's really annoying. That's so fucking annoying. Why? Is it because I built up an empire rather than just burning it down? Oh, that's a pain in the ass. Okay. Where's my forest encounter? Zarina's just there as well. What? But that's all the way over there. I can't do much about that. Okay, game. Can you do much about that one? Let's see. Right. What was your reason for going to war with me exactly? Right. Being against all them people. Okay. Cute. Oh, you've got two armies. One is basically dog water.
I serve only the
I mean, both aren't great. Oh, you got wow, you got so many armies. Great. Oh, my lords cost that much. Oh, that's great. That's really good. Okay, no, that's great. That's great. We love that. Oh, you took it? Oh, even better. You can tell I'm having a great time already. Oh, God. Okay, if I can kill the Tsarina, though, that might make things easier. Hopefully. Oh, God. I did not know what this campaign was going to be like. Fine. Okay. But it means she's stuck in there. We can just Pyrrhic victory her. Not lose anything. Clear it. Great, now she has frostbite attacks. Get a bit of that. Now, we might be in a sticky situation. I'm going to Do you start with Earthblood? No, you don't. I was hoping you start with Earth. Actually, gotta. Actually, no. No. Because you're not going to regenerate models, are you? That's not how you work. You can do that. Make my archers a bit better. I should have probably thought that, to be completely transparent, but you already know the line. I do know the line, Haru. The only question is which component at this point, really. Okay, no, that's better. That's infinitely better. Winning the main army chased. Akshina ambushes. My entire army's pretty beaten up. I'm hoping stuff that matters. It's gonna be okay. What spells you got? Just awaken the wood. I believe most of us can awaken the wood. That's not a unique skill. All of us can awaken the wood at some point.
For the eternal realms.
What am I even saying? A foot? What will you say? Man, this is just a foot fetish thing at this point. This is a foot fetish.
Following orders. Our bows are yours.
Alright, dogpile them. Get them out of there. Awaken the wood on them. Yes. I don't need to change my mind again. I want to bet with teeth. Death by vegetable. Well, death by woods and roots and other things. Yeah.
Bowman, ready.
Good. They're bio-blooding.
Forest Stalker. Stalking the prey.
Hit with the wood.
Ready.
Now awaken thy wood. Drop the dryads in the middle. Right, throw 'em in.
Hiding in wait. By your command.
Actually, no, you stay there. Keep fighting them. They're far. Oh, Matt, Haru, you've already changed your mind once.
Archers.
Your mind has already been changed. It is a mutable creature. Your mind is a mutable thing. I've noticed. It can be changed on the whim. Yes, that's it. We're winning. And it said we'd lose, like, most of our army. The AI didn't know my game. Didn't know a game I play. It did not. 3. Good. Those aren't replaceable units even. Well, actually can replaceable. They're actually not high ranking. And fast forward. Hit him with that so he doesn't run away. And then hit him with that so he starts to shit. Yes. Kill the armored Cossars. We love to see that. Close victory? I don't think it is. I'll be honest. We lost, like, what, 40 guys? And those are mostly elven lives, I think? Which, considering what Dryker stands, that's not anything important. Why is my computer kicking up such a fuss on the loading screen? Good God, it's getting warm. I guess it's a warm day anyway, so that's probably not helping any. Good. Only problem is there's another full stack right on their ass. We gotta get out of there. Holy. Now, I must admit, I'm no Wood Elf main, so I'm definitely doing things wrong, especially with the non-traditional Wood Elf gameplay. Which Dryker is, in essence, entirely non-traditional. Why are we upset? Oh, faction -5, that's because of the event here, isn't it? That'll fix itself next turn, so I'm not too worried about that. We could kill that pretty easily and knock them out, but I'll be honest, kinda want to just retreat over here. Can we just recruit a new unit? Nature's Vengeance, we love to see it. What's this one do again? I think... where's Indoctrinator? Right, removes the glamour debuff, but then... what else remain under the enchantment? Delusion, they fight for the Queen's... Okay, right, so for Dryker at least, they're not as gimped, which is nice. Oh, so they don't have friends by default, but they will get it. It's not that... That's nice, though. Oof, that's very nice to have. 20% ward save for all Treekin. We do like that. I'm gonna get 1 in Earth Blood and more replenished troops. God knows I need them replenishments. I really need them troops to replenish quickly. We'll probably get the Varami soon, but goddamn, they ain't cheap. 1,800 big ones, chat, for another army currently. A ancient tree man is a expensive investment. A really expensive investment, and I'll be honest. We're a bit tight in the finances department. By a bit, I mean very. Can't believe Kislev went to warn me immediately, by the way.
Address me as
Ah.
sir.
Oh, I hate that. It's got Streltsy and 2 fucking hell. Like, these guys are a menace, by the way. If I was to attack him now, could I pull it off? At great cost. Okay, pull back. Lay an ambush there. I'm not too worried about the Griffin Wood. I don't think he... Ooh, okay, okay. So he's not going straight for me. That's fine, actually. If he wants to be raiding, if I attack him, he'll be weakened. And it gives me an opportunity to heal. Almost a full, if anything. The raiding kind of sucks, but like... Ugh. Wait, what? Oh, that's no fair. That is in relation to something that happened nowhere near me, by the way. To be clear. Okay, army's at full strength. Let's get him. Becoming official Warhammer Wiki... Huh? You're becoming my official Warhammer Wiki pager. Nice, nice. It's okay. I know some things about Dryker. Dryker wants to kill all the elves in the forests. Basically, Dryker's entire gist is the elves are the reason everyone's attacking the forests now, as far as she's concerned. So the elves have to go. That's her rationale, right? Essentially, so Athelloren's like this big forest, right? Loads of like sub parts of it that are almost like lost to time. Dryker's Grove was attacked by a renowned beastman called Morgor. Morgor is like this living embodiment of chaos. He keeps reincarnating, basically. Is his whole gist. And his blood is so corruptive that if he dies in a location, it is tainted by chaos forever. He died in the middle of Dryker's Grove, and the ancient tree man who presided over that grove became extremely corrupted himself. So they locked him up, which pissed Dryker off to no end. It insanely pissed her off. The idea that Coadil got locked up because of that. And as far as she's concerned, it's the elves' fault he even is in that position. So, basically, any elves that work for Dryker in this campaign have been, like, mind-controlled. They think they're working for their queen, when they're actually working for Dryker. Now, admittedly, Dryker could also just be using her, sort of... Basically, Dryads can look like elves. They can look hot as fuck if they want. Dryker's no exception. She was described as being hot as fuck. But quite often takes a war form, which is twisted and demonic looking almost. Which is what she's in now. That's her, like, war form, basically. Sort of a twisted kind of form that she takes. But basically, Dryker's campaign, we are kind of like the... Like Arkan the Black is the anti-Tomb Kings. Dryker is the anti-Wood Elves. We don't start with the Oak of Ages. We have to go and take it. I believe at some point as well, we get a quest to essentially... we get a quest to, in essence, take over Durthu as a faction, because he hates the dwarves with a passion, and is distrustful of elves these days. He didn't used to be. But yeah. In much fancy fit, that the trees and elves buddy buddy. Exactly. Not all the trees like the elves being there. Draika was already apprehensive about them even being there. But, you know, Codil was like, no, they're fine. Basically, the elves ran to the forest because the dwarves kicked the fuck out of them. You can blame Malekith for starting a war that ruined the elves and dwarves forever. Like, they've never recovered, by the way. Like, categorically have never recovered from that war. The War of Vengeance, or as the elves will know it as the War of the Beard. The Dwarven High King kicked the fuck out of the Elven High King, and, to the point where... Okay, so that lets us help me take that over. Interesting. But yeah. So that's why the elves were even in Athaloran to begin with. Now, don't get me wrong, Draika also still hates chaos and still will very much fight chaos first and foremost. But she hates the elves. And will not hesitate to butcher an elf if given the chance. She's a very spiteful creature nowadays. It's why all the dryads under her control are malevolent free spirits. So they cause, like, they have, like, frenzy and they do more damage to make up for the fact that she doesn't have access to the high end of the elven roster. And all the treeman characters are the same. They all get, like, a special buff. Treemen are already pretty good, but hers are better by default. Shield of Thorns is going to help a lot, I reckon. Decisive victory, we'll have to see it. Clear the Heartland. So, for some reason, Kislev wanted war with us. I don't quite understand why, but they did. Yeah, all of Draika's characters are malevolent, basically. So, if you look in here, for example, there. So they're all got these, like, specific traits that are unique to her. And these, like, all unique traits for Draika, if my memory serves. They're a bit different for the other characters. Now, you can get, like, the Glade Stalker and Glade Captain, but I'll be honest, you're better off just going for the Branch Wraiths, because... Well, I guess for the range is not bad, but the Glamour debuff kind of screws over. I think these ones now have that one, which isn't as bad, but normal Glamoured Elves are just shit in melee. But the ranged fine, which is totally fine to me, because you don't recruit Wood Elf units for the melee prowess most of the time. The melee units have a purpose, typically. Now, I need to make Kislev kind of suffer a bit. Until I either need to kill Kislev off entirely, or break them. It's one or two options. Because Wood Elves can't have an empire, traditionally. So yeah, currently we're just building up Draika's army and prowess. We are going to raise that settlement to the ground. You're going to see me do a lot of raising, by the way. Most of the time we're going to be raising. It's just better for us. Although that's not ideal because it's got chaos in the area. So we'll probably fix that. But if nothing else, Festus has dealt with our other Empire problem. But I might go and deal with him. Plus, Mordheim's not bad, because we get this. We have a unique tree. Mordheim's an interesting place, by the way. I could tell you a mound of lore just about Mordheim, because it's such an important city. It was, like, on par with some of the most richest Imperial cities. But it's now kind of just fucked. We'll do that next. And now, as Drika herself, she has a great lore of magic, Shadow, which, I mean, is my favourite lore of magic. It has cool abilities, and, in my opinion, the best Vortex spell. Pit of Shades, which you just put down on something, and it murders it. That's it. Nothing else fancy. It just, you put it down, and it just vacuums them up. You love to see it. Ooh. And gives it regeneration. I didn't know you did that. Well. If you're wondering, I have a buff which lets I have a research which lets my dryads and stuff heal outside of enemy territory. Very needed, honestly. Very, very needed. I must admit, I was not expecting to fight Kislev this early, though. It's fine, because I can crush Kislev early on. Late game Kislev could be a challenge. Okay, that buffs my tree units. Let's see. See, most of these things do elf units specifically, which is not ideal. Or of dark magic, we can't actually utilize that because we don't have. If you're wondering, so normally wood elves, they can use all of them. Like they'll actually use dark magic. It's actually not uncommon. Cause fearful elf units because they've gone full Knight. Yeah, that's kind of useful, but not as useful as it could be. Lord recruit rank. Okay. Is there anything else? Tree. Oof. Not a lot. Oh god, okay. Yeah, most of them require amber. Which isn't great. It's not great at all, honestly. Because you only get amber, if memory serves, from... This is a rare research. You will not be able to research all these technologies in a single campaign. Oh! I actually didn't know that. Although there probably is enough you get from your different kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? You get, amber from, like, regenerating the forests, essentially. Passability Death Blow from Malevolent Tree. Wow. Really? That's kind of nuts. Didn't even know that was a thing they got. Poison for all of them. Honestly, probably what I'm quite tempted by. We can look at these later. That wouldn't be terrible. Let's do that. I wonder if I need to push all the way up to Kislev proper. Honestly, I might just. She's gonna replenish an army, but I'm hoping she'll just beg for peace. That's my hope, and then I can turn my attention to other places, honestly. That's kind of the thing with the Wood Elf campaign. It's a lot of, I go a place, I do my best to put out fires. And then we try and regenerate the forest in a location. Rinse, repeat. Until... Although with her, as I say, we have to get the Oak of Ages back. As you'll see from the victory conditions, we have to maintain control of 5 of the following provinces, which is this one over here, which is in Athelloren proper. In fact, I think that is just Athelloren. Yeah, control Athelloren, basically. Long victory. We need to do a bunch of shit with this. Do that. Doing shit. Defend the oak and complete the ritual of rebirth. That is, in essence, the Wood Elf campaign. Bringing this bad boy back to life. Which it will, over time. This is like a pretty big one. Problem is, as I say, it's not under our control. It's genuinely not something we can use easily. But each one does give us various bits of diplomatic favour with people. Interesting. Although, ironically enough, yeah, the ogres have that one. We're probably going to go to Laurelern Forest, because having the Empire on side would be preferable.
Dishonorable cur. You...
Okay, Zarina, you want to play that game? I can play that game. Those are the war sleds. Fuck the war sleds, man. They're actually pretty strong, which is a problem for me. Although this place can be regenerated soon, I think. Which I like. The orcs are going toward the dwarves, that's fine, as long as they're not going toward me. Don't know quite how I feel about my fan going fucking hammer if I in turn, but I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's absolutely fine. Really? She's zooming off over there, is she? That army's gonna suck to fight. But I'm probably gonna have to fight it. The only good thing is if I make her rout, she's lost. Okay, we're going to have to fight this. These are each going to suck in a unique kind of way to deal with. What's the map look like? Very few forests. Okay. We do like forests. I mean, maybe I should have grabbed her as soon as she entered in that fort. Maybe that was the play. But I figure if I can get her now... Okay, she has some Zargard, which where the fuck's she getting Zargard from this early? I guess her unique building? I don't like how much they're recruited so quickly, honestly. I really don't like that. They've recruited way more than they have any right to have. Okay, we're gonna do some fuckery. Okay, chat, we're gonna do some fuckery. I want to do some utter tomfoolery with them. Put those spiders in the back. You go central so you can apply the frostbite effect to, like, all of them if you can.
Deepwood archers. Dauntless Azray!
Oh yeah, you can't got that. Oh, the really white map, isn't it? So. Where are the sleds? Yeah, these sleds are gonna suck to deal with. I have very few options of like pinning them down. It's fine. We'll figure out something. Right, we're going to have to sort of just go in. They haven't got any fire, which is good. The war sleds we're kind of just going to have to deal with somehow. You kind of just sort of run over there and ping them. You guys run back there. Maybe you can fuck with them somehow. You guys start moving up. You can at least fire while moving, so while running forward. Alright, that might turn them around a bit. The sleds are going to be a problem. So I'm going to ready the tree man for them.
Orders!
Brave Hammer Framer.
Stalking the prey!
You will go on runaway stance as well. Right, start healing. Okay.
I hear you!
Bring them guys in. Right, as for you, jump them. Right. Can you just jump them as they're currently enjoying your company? They're getting 3 pot shots in. Not great, but it is what it is. Okay. This could be going a lot worse.
Bowman ready! For Isha!
This could be going so much worse. Treeman's doing fucking work. Hit them with that,
I will!
and then hit them with that.
As you say!
Hit them with that. Right, run them down. You go after them. You assist. You guys jump them. All we have to do is route them. We don't have to do anything beyond that. We get essentially a menace below that spawns really nasty, really high physical resistance, murderous dryads with magic attacks.
Ready and able.
So, you know, we're doing just fine. Now, I think only Dryker can do this. I don't think any of our other armies get it, but considering we only have Dryker right now, that's enough, I think.
Your orders. By your command. Deepwood Guardian.
Good. Shattered. Okay. We just need to kill that random elf. Not elf, that random mage. How is she not broken yet? By our blood popped or something? Does she have by our blood? No, she does. 100% does. What's the leadership looking like? She's unbreakable! Holy fuck. Okay. I didn't realise we had unbreakable people already. I mean, other than the ones who actually are unbreakable. Just, you know, all the, well, the slayers and stuff, but fuck me, I didn't know Kislev already had some unbreakable people. It's not even by our blood, just flat out unbreakable. I swear, I need to get a fan or something just to aim at my fucking PC, man. I swear, chat, I am being grilled alive by my own PC at this rate. We're going to, of course, abduct, like the absolute maniacs that we are. Oh, she technically levels from that. Oh, we do get those, do we? As we're in Kislev, might as well get some bears.
Serve the beast lord.
See, again, that's a Rakov line just heard then. What the fuck? I would like to get that, get that. Then the rest, I think, will go into a magic, and then physical. Though that wouldn't be bad to get either. And the branch wraith, you'll have evasion. Dwell's blow would be nice. Magic reserve's even better. I'm gonna say, just to be safe, the Griffin wood, we're gonna... Ooh, they cost a lot, don't they? I'd love to have... I would absolutely love to have these guys, but fucking hell, their upkeep, man. That's a mad amount of fucking upkeep. We're very close to being able to pull off this. I say we go for Kislev proper, and we just trash the place. They've made up their minds, chat. If they want to upset the natural order of things by attacking me, that's fine. I've decided their fate just fine. We'll go to Kislev, and we'll tear it apart brick by brick, and there's not a damn thing they can do about it. They can chug all the vodka they want. I'm coming for Kislev. There is nothing you can do to stop me, Kislev, but I am coming. Pause. You know what? We're gonna upgrade another level. Because fuck it. We can. Hold off anything else for now. But the fact we can be getting Malevolent Treeman nice and soon will be a game changer. It also means I don't have to fucking clench my ass harder than a fucking vice grip every time the Treeman gets close to death. So I can at least replace him. I mean, if I don't have to, I don't want to, chat, don't get me wrong. We'll go cleanse the corruption. Ooh, we get some things. Gambler's arm, at least it's ward save, at least it's not bad. Things in the woods? Seriously? What the fuck? This is valiant defeat, however. That implies we have a chance, if we do things right. Now, they have a... Oh, that's actually really good. Their reinforcements are coming from my side. I can work with that. We actually can work with that. So, because everything except my Elven units, by Elven I mean these two specifically, can't Vanguard deploy, we can literally just fucking go over here. We have a minute something for them. Just put them over there. We're basically just going to scatter them and make them make some choices they're not going to like to make. That's my plan. Who isn't doing anything right now? You guys could hold for a second anyway. Herbs. Begin flying that way. If you're not following my plan very well, don't worry. I'm making it up as I go along. I always do. So they have things in the woods, which are pretty nasty. These sort of chaos-esque monsters are straight from Kislev's sort of darkest woods. They are nightmarish creatures. Ideally, I'd like to be able to take some pot shots at their monsters. If we can help it. Let's jump them here. Right, move them back over here so they're in my range together. Don't have long before they're going to come in.
We can endure their monsters! Our aim is true!
Right, I think we got this. Okay, we're all ready. Causing to break left and right.
They use the winds against us!
That's That's right, we always the ones against you. I'm gonna keep doing that. Because fuck you. Ridiculous. Right. One random big spider unit didn't do anything. Very good. Very good. Those guys are summons. Do they stick around? Oh, they just stick around. Perfect. It's a permanent unit, I think. Which just works for me. Absolutely perfect for me. Hey Dark, enjoy your lurk, my friend. Enjoy your lurk. I'm gonna drop some of these guys here. Just to slow them down a bit. Okay.
Deepwood archers!
Reorientate units.
Ready to war!
Okay, they're almost off the field, which is perfect. Actually, hit them with that.
Following orders. Bowman, ready! Listening. At once. Blade guard! Now!
Okay, that should break them pretty quick. Especially as they're now hyper weak to being shot. And our Wood Elves are pretty good at shooting through trees. May or may not be their whole thing, by the way. Might very well just be their entire thing. You may be shocked to know. Right. Dryads in that position. Alright.
Awaiting orders. Battle ready.
You hit everyone with... Yeah, drop that on him. It's a bit of healing, if nothing else. Get him out with the Dryads. He won't be a problem for long. You gonna shoot for the trees? Go ahead. Let me know how that goes for you.
Hunter! Quickly!
Right.
Our bows are
You guys
yours!
over there.
Children of Athel Lauren! Archers ready!
Yep. Rush on in. And begin the murder.
At once!
We are going to drop some Dryads right in the middle of them there. You might guess, yes, Dryads have the Woodsman trait, but they can fight perfectly well in the forest. If anything, they fight better. Yeah, lose ammunition. You can't move anymore. Burbs. I forgot all about the burbs. Actually, go jump him. Is he fighting? Dryad is probably going to die, but I'll make you invulnerable. Well, not vulnerable. Just, you can't break. Not allowed. I said so. fast forward a little bit. We're going to lose probably a Dryad unit here and there, but nothing we can't replace. Okay. At this point, here's what we do. Anything that isn't going to be dead, make it dead. Can't resurrect models anyway, so focus on killing. Spiders, go hunt down those Cossars. Dryads, you help make those guys dead. Yeah, at this point it's just clean up, chat. At this point we will roll in there and make their day really, really bad. He probably won't get far enough. If I've played my cards right, he should be dead. Good. I think he was an Ottoman? Ataman, I think they're called. Which is like, Kislev basically have a lord in their cities. That makes sense? For anyone who isn't as familiar with Total War, that's not normal, by the way. Typically, you don't have a dedicated, like, city lord, unless you're expecting a fight to happen. But, like, let's say if you attack a Kislevite settlement and they have an Ataman, they can just decide, you know what, we're going to pick up the entire garrison, walk outside and beat your ass with it. That's the thing they can and will do. It's something they absolutely can do, if they want to. Right. What we lost is looking like. Not great, but the prize is Kislev. Did he escape? Part of their army escaped. Decisive victory, and we get an insane amount of money for destroying the place. I am willing to give you a peace deal.
You are a stain upon existence.
However, I want a lot of
My
money.
people are...
I've basically doomed her at this point, chat. I'm going to be honest. Unless they can massively recover, they're doomed. Kislev has too many enemies to... Really, they shouldn't have gone after me in the first place. I don't fully understand what the plan was, but I've doomed them now. Just categorically, they're fucked. Like, there's no ands, ifs, or buts, they're fucked. And let me explain. So, Kislev starts at war with Norska, but they're also very quickly to be at war with any Northern Chaos faction, which is most of them, by the way. So, we now have a problem where they're going to have to deal with that shit. They're not going to last, just to be very honest with you. Not against all of that. I would like magic reserves. Like, it is weird for turn 16. Us doing that. If we want to, by the way, because we're technically an elven faction, quote unquote, I think we can have Dryka pull the Sword of Cain. Which would be funny. She doesn't get a unique weapon, so we'll do that for now. Ignore the random voice lines. They're, for some reason, playing a different character's voice lines, who has a similar mechanic to her. They can both call in, like, monsters. They're going to update the Troll King. Actually, I'm really looking forward to his update. So, if anyone doesn't know, Norska's been in a rough spot for years. And I do mean years. One of their characters is, like, the King of Trolls. basically. He's technically a Warriors of Chaos faction, but they made him a Norscan faction. In essence... Ooh. Beat up dwarves a bunch. Okay. Tempting, honestly. Very tempting. In essence, Norska was like the last race from Game 1 was added. Which meant they were the worst. I'll be honest. Well, not the worst, no, that's a lie. It means that they're in a rough spot. Just categorically. It's what it means for them. 12 turns for that bad boy's be done. Holy. Do I want Cav? I don't feel like I want Cav. We need to get Dryker's army home, either way. Ideally, I'd like to get more time so I can reduce my upkeep more, get some money in. Please don't go to war with me. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. That's a relief. Hey, Evil! Are you winning?
Well done.
I am?
This forest's health has improved enough to enable a ritual of rebirth.
We're at the point now where I can do a ritual rebirth, which is pretty huge. But obviously I need to get my army back in shape. Get rid of the giant spiders, we have bears now. Yeah, we're doing alright, I think. In all honesty, we're doing A-okay. We're a bit tight for money. And, well, because Kislev decided to go to war with me for some reason, I'm gonna be honest, Kislev's doomed. I basically wiped out all of this. I wiped it out. Someone wiped out Prague. I'm gonna guess it was Festus. Festus. And then Frot's down here already, which is a concern. I don't like that he's this far down. I really don't like that he's this far down already. Grab you. I'll even grab you, to be honest. But yeah, we're doing okay, I think, other than, you know, a small awkward situation. I'm gonna try and do the ritual of rebirth for this place in the hopes I can move on to the next one before I get hit with a disgusting Nurgle plague. Well, there goes the ice court. There goes the ice court, boys. It's Jova. Oh, we're low on money. Why are we low on money? Is it because some of these guys cost silly money? Yeah, expand them. We can't afford them. We're too poor. Oh, he's got more time now. Perform the ritual of rebirth.
Enemies muster nearby to disrupt the ritual.
Yep. If we can pull it off, then this should give us a lot. But it's also going to get a lot of people in the yard. And I don't think we're quite ready for all the boys in the yard yet. I was really hoping you weren't going to do that. Ah, Okay, you're weakened, though. I didn't need that. Oh, fucking hell, this campaign. Who suggested it? I can go back and find who suggested this one. Okay. Right. We have to hold out for 7 more turns. With Nurgle on my ass now, apparently. Yay. Love that. Love that for us. Yeah, I really love that. Oh, fucking hellfire. Continue. Get training. I do not have the funds for this. You know, Evil, I said I was winning. I'm not as confident in that assessment anymore. It feels like we might not be. I was really not expecting a Kislevite assault, I'll be honest. I really didn't want to fight them. I was like, just let me make peace with you. Please let me make peace with you. And they were like, no, no, we want to fight. You can't win, just stop losing. Bruh. So hello, Rouge. Kislev went to war with me, Rouge. I don't know why. Kislev decided they wanted to fight, and so I had to kill Kislev, okay? They wouldn't stop fighting me. I had to kill them in the end. But then Festus decided he wanted to swing at me as well. Honestly, they fucking might as well be, man. Well, wait till that one's pop. Next turn? Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Balls below as well. My army's a bit of a mess. We keep getting into rough fights. Hey, Time, welcome back, buddy. This is going very interestingly. I think I might have started this ritual a bit too soon. But then I was like, oh, well, you know, we'll start it now. I can do it. Did we die? Well. Kislev's gone. Which means Norska's not being oppressed by them? Oh no. Anyways. Yeah, we can do that. You, I guess. Kidnap them. Oh, they're already over there, are they? Don't like that. At all. They are right there. Can I force march next to it? Yeah, I can get in the red circle. Not ideal, but hear me out. There is no ideal. So, welcome to Wood Elves gameplay, except you fuckers decided, oh, you can play the angry tree that doesn't use any of their units. Ugh. You bastards. Do you know what you've done? Well, those of you who were in the Discord and voted, that is. Actually, no. Call the Woods. Buff my melee prowess a bit. So basically, once we build up the forest to 100, we can do a ritual. And once that ritual's complete, it purifies the forest and buffs the Oak of Ages, which is what you need to do to win. However, as I mentioned before, Dryka doesn't start with the Oak of Ages because she's a bad bitch. And everyone knows she's a bad bitch. So no one fucks with her. Problem. You're playing as her. By you, I mean me. So, yeah. So I have an interesting, my campaign essentially is I'm like the Ark and the Black of the Wood Elves. And old Wolfgang here is trying to stop me because I'm daring to resurrect the woods. Yeah, the whole Wood Elf thing, when they redid the campaign for them, is to resurrect the Oak of Ages. Which is this, like, really important world tree. How much do I lose? Is it just some Dryads? I really don't want to fight that army, so yeah. They have so many skirmishers in that army. A disgusting army. Genuinely, I promise you this. There's one Empire army you never want to fight. It's that army. Don't do that to yourself. Wait, what gives more... Hang on. What gives more, like... recruit capacity? Well, the buildings that give more recruit capacity? Wait, are they seriously just 2? Do you actually only get 2 things? That's vile. If that's the case, that is vile. Is there anything that buffs how many units I can recruit in the province? That is actually vile. What the fuck? Okay, well I can get one through this. Yeah, my army's a mess, just don't worry about it. We'll fix it later. Ah, penumbral pendulum, my blood. I need this. Also, this is such a nice enhancement. Just, regen for my tree. Yeah, the main benefit these guys get is the Malevolent Tree Spirits. That is their main thing. I have to endure 4 more turns of this. Thankfully, my army's too scary and is... I'm essentially playing a demonic army, you have to understand. The tree spirits were able to go toe-to-toe with demons and hold out. However, as you might have noticed, I am in a rough spot. And he has Chosen. Now, Chosen are a very different animal. And he has... Why do you have Harold Hammerstorm already? Thank God none of my units are undead, so it doesn't actually matter. It's not like, Tamarkan's guy, who can remove the Unbreakable trait. Which I didn't realise he could do, but Tamarkan's legendary hero can just strip you of your, you know, lovely little trait. Okay, the demons aren't a problem. I have magic attacks on most of my army. I do have like a menace below now. See, okay, he's gonna get reinforcements immediately. Mostly demonic. I can deal with the demonic stuff. It's his heavily armored Chaos Warriors I'm bothered by. When's my 2 minutes? He gets his in 53 seconds. This is some bullshit. I'm gonna hold out 2 minutes for my reinforcements. Oh, no. Go back to 2 minutes, please. No, why are you... Oh, can I put you back to 2 minutes? Okay, that's better. Oh. Ugh. I was like, no, I can't make it any worse than that. If you have any suggestions in chat about what I might want to do in this scenario, you are welcome to throw them at me. Especially Rouge, who's about as experienced this game as me, if not a bit more so.
Foes of Athol Loren!
I admit I'm a bit unsure. Okay. The bear's in there. Screaming can hide in that forest. Okay. Have a plan. So weird. Can these guys hide in the forest? I assumed they could, but they can hide in forests. Okay. So these are Zotes. Zotes are cute little creatures that have bound spells. They're very... they were a push, I'll be honest.
Blade guard!
They were an actual push to be a thing. My main benefit here is I'm faster than them. It's my main benefit. I have speed on my side.
Ready?
Okay. And they can't hide in the woods. They'll lose, but I want to force them to start moving. Basically, if I can get them to start moving early, yes, I have bears in my army. Yeah, we have some bears. We found some bears in the middle of nowhere and brought them in. Don't worry about those summon dryads. Their death is needed. I mean, I knew they wouldn't beat Chosen. That's fine. I didn't need them to beat Chosen anyway. Okay, my reinforcements are almost here. Harold... Okay, Exalted Hero of Nurgle. See if we can ping him a bit. He's probably their fastest unit.
By your command!
Okay. Don't worry, I do have an idea what to do here. Sort of. Are you glamoured, technically? You are glamoured, so you're shit, but you're also expendable. Alright. Got ideas. Okay. So, we have expendable front line now. Because, yep, all the elves are expendable. Yeah, the Kislev. Well, we got bears for going into Kislev, funnily enough. Oh yeah, they have their dancers, don't they? I forgot all about that. We might be able to make them hold a bit longer, at least. Okay, Deepwood Scouts, I can work with those. That gives me a lot of options. More glaive guard. Again, we have options. Then the trees. I want you with the rest of my trees, please. Heading over that way. Birds, I want you to play a little game of make them feel really uncomfortable. Okay. Probably regenning. That's fine. Cover his ass.
Quickly! Swiftly!
Good, we're dividing up his army a bit. Right.
Wildwood Rangers!
This is going to be a really unconventional fight. You'll understand why in a minute. All my spirits move out now. Okay. If you're confused, don't worry. You're going to be a bit confused. It's alright.
Blade guard! With haste!
No!
Currently sucking ass team. Ah, on the
Awaiting
Night Rain, yeah.
orders. Swiftly! Your orders. For the Eternal Realms! Quickly! Eternal Guard! Children of Athel-Loren! It will be done! It will be done! At pace! Armed and ready! We are tireless!
Okay, we're shooting them fairly effectively.
Our bows are yours! Glade Guard! Defenders of Athel-Loren!
Okay. There's ammunition. Okay, stop them all moving. Hit them with a penumbral. Go for Festus. Festus immediately.
Dauntless Azrael! Release! Punch them!
Hit them with that. Right, pretty much. If I son. Well, I was going to say what's going on right now, but I think I have a really awkward kind of hold on it. I don't know how to really explain it. It's a clusterfuck, I'm going to be honest here, but I've managed to move some of their army away from me.
Defenders of Athel-Loren!
It's a mess, I'll be honest with you. Well, I can tell you this, you're going to lose in a battle of attrition against Festus. Don't worry, I intend to break his army before they can do that.
Athelloren! Blade guard! Armed and ready! Attack!
Listen, it's all good because
Orders! Let fly!
we can just shoot them to death. That's my plan right now.
Deepwood
I
infantry!
shoot them to death, which I can outdo them in shooting.
Swiftly! Ever ready!
Shoot!
In trees, I know, right? So many trees.
Your orders!
We're breaking their demons, which is what I figured we would, to be honest.
Warriors of Ariel! Athelloren!
And also, all my I always forget this. My Eternal Guard can just fire while moving forward, so they can chase up those halberds. Oh, my poor Deepwood scouts! Get out of there.
With haste! Following orders. A speed!
Target Festus with that, and then hit them with that. Dryker needs a regrowth.
I will!
Okay, we're doing it. We're somehow doing it.
Orders! Armed and ready! We understand!
Okay.
Ready to fire!
Might as well be doing it on stream. I know, right? On stream, live on camera, for your entertainment. Oh, we're breaking Festus. Okay.
Ready for battle!
We're not gonna let any of you move.
Yes!
Withdraw!
Okay.
Deepwood archers! Fire! Children of Athelloren! Targets!
Nope, no breaking for you. Hit him with that. Wells below.
Blade guard!
There's the fire guys as well. They're gonna be very instrumental.
Loose!
Facts. Shoot the demon, my fiery boys. He's exhausted, he's shattered. We've done it. We're actually,
Pull back!
that's right. Even the mighty Harold Hammerstorm isn't going to be enough. His demons are crumbling.
Blade guard! Pull
Okay, finish him
back!
off. Don't let him escape.
Deepwood infantry!
War dancers!
Harold is going to just fight to death, isn't he? You know what, Harold? Do you want to stay there and fight so badly? How about this?
I hear you.
Holy shit, chat.
Go! As you say.
We've actually managed to defeat both his armies, by the way. To say it was a fucking mess was understatement, might I add. But fuck it, we ball, I guess. I don't fucking know. Fuck it, we ball. Ah, fuck me sideways. That was the most brutal fight I've had in a while in this game. They said it couldn't be done, chat. They said it would be a valiant defeat, but I turned that into a Pyrrhic victory. And my main losses were on the garrison, not my actual army. I'll take that win. And I should get units next turn, hopefully. Ah, replenishment even further. Yes. We will just get some spiders.
Such viciousness deserves a master.
See, that's the thing. I don't know if that's always been a thing, Rouge, but for some reason when I recruit units by the recruit wild spirits, it plays Rakov's voice lines. I don't know why, but it does. It's really weird. You have more time, at least. You might ask why I didn't have it before. I had to kind of deal with a Skaven army, and then a massive fucking Empire army building up. When I tested a little test game a bit ago, I honestly found that if I didn't do that, it would be just painful. I want Pit of Shades. I want Pit of Shades. The game won't give me Pit of Shades yet, though. But I want it. Let's see. Aspect of Oak, Aspect of Birch, Aspect of the Willow. I mean, they all debuff me in some way, so... I wish it didn't debuff. I get kind of the logic, but I wish it didn't do a debuff. 3 turns. I must endure this for 3 turns. Vlad may or may not be taking over the Empire. Don't know. Mildly concerned. We have also had the event where we can Confederate Durfu if I beat up 3 different Dwarven armies. But, you know, win against dwarves 3 times. Because you know how he hates dwarves with a passion. And I'm not going to say no to a Durfu. I am not. Little Nurgle army, are you sure this is what you want? Oh, don't tell me they've got the Nemesis Crown. I've considered it.
Courtesy is a sure sign of good breeding. Welcome.
See. You know what I'll do? Let's go into ambush. Give me that purified oak. Who are you at war with, by the way? Just me?
Coming for you.
Do I make peace with him? Probably not, honestly. I'd probably just go and crush him. Can you name one unit of Dryads Styx Anonymous? Yes I can. Yes I can. I do have a little points redeemed for naming stuff, but I'll make an exception for this one. I'll see if I can keep it alive, though. The Dryads have a nasty tendency of dying quite often, but I will do my best for you. I will try and keep Styx Anonymous alive. By the way, you know the really fucked up thing? Most... no, it's alright, man, don't worry about it. It's alright. What's my highest ranking Dryad unit? It'll have to be this one. Oh, I'd spell that right. Oh, God, yeah, why not? 6 and... Ignore my dyslexia. It's pretty fucking bad. Wait, no. M-O... Oh, M-O-U-S. There we go. Right. Boop. There we go. Styx Anonymous. I will do my best to keep them alive. Do understand, Dryads are the most likely to die. In fact, can I do anything to give you an aspect that might make you tougher some way? Let's see, what can I do for you? I'll do aspect of the oak. And... Oh, you can do one at a time? Fine, one at a time then. Aspect of the oak then. The best unit ever. They have the aspect of the oak, so they have charge defense against large and more armor, at the cost of some speed. Very little chaos. Here, little chaos warrior. And you're dead. They're still alive. Excellent. Kill them then. That's fine. Kill the captives. That's right. I've made them as tanky as I can make them currently. So we'll see how that works out. Occupy that. Right. What's gonna do? I'd say I thought I just had to warn you, just because of all the units, they seem to be the most likely to die. It's definitely not because I throw them into the meat grinder, but my defense, they kind of don't have much armor by default. I will get the withering, and then I can get. I want this one. I want that. I mean, they do have a few bonuses. Bonus charge. Let's see, what else did I give? Shifting Woods. Causes fear. Admittedly, all of them cause fear anyway. Do they buff Dryad? Yeah, Dryker also buffs Dryads, so it's fine. She gets a lot of stuff. And the Malevolent Dryads, so they do get a few extra gubbins. Mainly being the Frenzy. I'm surprised I'm an evasion. A worthy sacrifice symmetry. Yes. You know, so the Blood Elves do have, like, more advanced archer units. They have some higher tier cavalry options. The archers are most of what they use anyway. And then also some, like, decent magical infantry blenders. We don't get any of those. Is it done? Ah, we've done it. We've rebirthed the Griffinwood. You successfully completed the ritual rebirth, healing the world roots beneath the Griffinwood, and gaining the forest and granting the forest its glory and sentience once more. There will always be men driven to misguided bravery or foolishness who will try and claim the forest as their own, but the revitalization of the world woods in this region now means that we can. Let's do that. Here will be to risk the wrath of the powerful spirits now return to the dwellings amongst the glades, burrows, and branches. We are going to get some nice bonuses. We can also teleport across the world now. There's that too. Go. As I say, I feel like going here will be good. We have an event to claim them. I'd love more money.
Been at this long enough. You want something? Let's shake on it.
There we go. We have at least him non-aggressioned. I also have Vlad on a non-aggression pact because the Griffin Woods give me friendliness with the vampire counts. And once I build their unique building in that place, I'm immune to vampire corruption, which is very handy. I don't know what the new ones do in, like, Cafe and all that, because they weren't a thing when the rework was done. They kind of added them later. I need to find some dwarves to smack around as well. It's very important. Life from death. Go. We got a bit of lumber. What do I want to get for you? Just the oak, why not? Give you some actual armor. What are we researching right now? Magic reserves. Okay, which really limited amber research do we want to get? Not that one. I mean, diplomatic relations is nice, but ammunition's a bit eh. Upkeep is nice. They'll get physical resist and murderous spites. We'll have the treatment units. Growth. Not that one, probably. Well, does that imply... I guess expert charge defense. Yeah, that's different anyway. I'm going to say we take the Wisdom of the Pine, because I like being able to actually afford my bloody armies. Speaking of armies... Let's actually recruit a lord. I thought we had beasts as well. You might ask how a massive tree man ambushes? Very carefully. The answer to that question. Let's see. We are kind of low on the money, so he's mostly going to sit... Mr. Alu over there is going to sit there and be the protector of the Griffinwood. That'll be his job. He will guard the Griffinwood with his life. And with the extra ward save, I think he'll do a good job. I'll need to get him a branch wraith with Law of Life, just to help keep his army up. I could have sworn they had Law of Beast. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the Malevolents don't. Talisman of Preservation. We do like one of those. In fact, I know an Angry Tree. This crooked-ass motherfucker. We have this as well, but I really don't want to use it. There's a very real chance that thing just fucks me over. Talisman of Preservation, very important. The... what's this? Sort of striker, sort of might do. Eh. Can I merge them? Yeah. No, Armor of Fortune. I know there's a better armor. I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to do it. Aspo. Yeah, what was that? Helm of Discord. Actually, no. Take out the Helm of Discord. That feels spell resistance. That's better anyway. You have the Helm of Discord. Oh, I have 2 Aspos. Interesting. I guess you got the Aspo. Doesn't really help you as much, but... oh, I mean, extra armor? Yeah, okay. That's pretty good. I'll take that. I'll take that. Can we give him a position? What should I give you? Speaker of the Lost would give you the better glamour, which means you can actually use elven units effectively. And Stalk for Treekin's kind of nasty. Let's see. Gives bitter bark, replenishment rate, makes him unbreakable. Perfect vigor, and he's all about the beasties. And Speaker of the Forgotten gives him greater arcane conduit. It's nothing to sniff at. Nothing to sniff at all. He really likes doing tree men. I'll have a think about it. But those are all good options. We can now get this. It enables Wakened Forest Attrition, which is really helpful. Immune Vampiric Attrition, all armies. Branch Wraiths are utterly juiced up, and we get Wild Rangers and Malevolent Treekin. I want that as well. Let's see. Can we get another money-making building? That. And then we'll get straight to that. Our economy's going to be a bit rough because the elven characters are much fucking cheaper. Look at our starting army there. 2-3 grand. Ugh. Ugh. I'd like to bring you over to that, Riker, if possible. Warp me over. With the power of chicanery.
Speak. I will hear you now.
He doesn't like me much. He's probably going to go to war with me. We'll find out how likely that is. from ports. We have no ports currently. See, we don't have Law of High Magic. Oh yes, Farty, the Fot god. Very much Dark Elven god, that one. I don't know what's the best option here for research, because most of this research doesn't fucking benefit me. An inch. I mean it genuinely. Most of the stuff is for Elven. It's kind of fucked up. How little? I can do that just for the Elven I do have, but it's actually very annoying how little the actual treemen, the dryads and shit get from like the main research tree. You'd think, being a research tree, it would have many tree-related things, but no. I mean, don't get me wrong, they start out pretty strong to begin with, but like treekin, they're pretty good. We do like some treekin. Obviously, treatment, as you've seen, very strong. Oh, rip the fucking man-eaters, I guess. Never mind. What's this event? A call from the Elves-Laurelin Forest. A force of Norscan raiders have penetrated deep into the Empire lands. Normally such a raid would focus on armies of men, but this group brings with them a cabal of Famir, creatures of the mist and fog that may be able to penetrate the forest borders. The Famir often stay away from the main group to perform profane rituals. Target attack at this point would end the threat to the forest. Alternatively, you could attack the Norscan head-on, perhaps to fade the Empire. Attack the main force. Holy shit, that's the main force? I killed it. But I feel like I shouldn't have. That many mammoths? What happens now?
I share the forest's thoughts.
Do I need to go and, like, fight these people or something? You, my boy. I want you to have a couple of drads. Hit of Shades, finally. Actually have a good spell. Considering you're not complete dog water in fighting now, I don't see why not. We need more health. God, I'm melting here. I'm actually melting away, chat. I'm not even kidding. I'm gonna be a puddle. A fucking puddle. And some bastard's gonna try and sell me liquid cobra. One of you fucks would buy it. Someone watching. Even now we're in a VOD will buy it. Someone will buy a bit of liquid cobra. love to heal my army a little bit. Go to the spiders. I want these dryads. See, I was under the impression the distinct impression that doing that little quest line would bring these lot into my side. But obviously not.
I weave the living forest.
I'm kind of gonna wait and see if I can just let Norska take them out. Be perfectly honest with you, chat. I kind of just want to see if Norska just takes them out. Because if they do, great. I can just take the forest myself, and then happy days. Because, you know, we are technically the anti-faction, so it wouldn't be too out of character for us to waltz on over and, you know, take what's ours by force. It's not my fault that, you know.
Marauders all.
How's this going for him? Right.
Unwise.
No, I say it's pretty wise to take you out now when you're weak. Decisive victory, I'll take it. Thank you, Norska. It's mine. Thank you, Norska. Very kind of you. Now, how do they say, hippity hoppity, get the fuck off my property? Thank you for helping me gain this property, but now get the fuck off. I am a very reliable person. Can't you tell, chat? So reliable. The most reliable. I am the Lorax. Well, unfortunately, the trees that we're speaking for right now are angry and have titties, I guess. I sleep with the tree. I mean, yeah, I mean, you know, I would at least understand why you would, considering. Swap that out. Get that building. You know, the dryads do tend to make themselves look like female elves after all. So, I don't blame you. Even the ones that have brand. Oh, what do you mean by that, Neon? What are you doing with the trees? What are you doing with them? You're not stripping them, are you? Next question. Sus. Very sus, Mr. Neon. Very sus. You know what? I will upset the trees, but make the Empire happy with me. It's one of those. I know, technically, keep the trees happy is ideal. However, is what it is. I've been all right. You know, just vibing on this surprisingly difficult campaign. But otherwise, it's been okay. How about you, buddy? How have you been? Excuse me. How have you been this fine Friday? Well, that reminds me. Just woke up. So you streaming. Fair enough. That reminds me. I haven't ranted to you yet about the joys that is me going to the dentist earlier today. Good news, everything's fine, but fuck me, the words gentle are not in their fucking vocabulary. They are not remotely in their vocabulary at all. Like, holy shit.
I will hear your petition, but make no promises to act on it.
There we go. Bit of bribery. I should be the dentist, trust. Like, they got this like little fucking, like, you know the one, right? The little pick they fucking put in your, like, practically in your gums. Fuck me. It hurt more than usual this time. Is it like, oh, you know, is anything else hurt? Like, no, everything else is fine. It's like, and then he fucking does that. I'm like, why? Oh, he doesn't like me for being nice to Reichland. Okay. Well, hopefully they like me a little bit better now after the trade deal with him. I have a precarious balance. Fall into seduction. The Lord of the Dark Prince is potent indeed. They've been made into simps. But why, Nakari? You could just take them out. Literally could just take them out. Right. What to do now? I could go over there and...
We'll shatter the peace of your forest domain. Your reign ends now.
Okay. That's it. As a dentist, you can put your hands in someone's mouth and try to fix it. That's fine, man. Don't worry about it. I am not much better. Going to go and attack the Norskins. Good to see that the Von Karsteins are spreading all over the world. I did mouthful though. It's fine now. It took, like, what, half an hour for it to stop feeling sensitive? So, it's all good. It's all good. I'm sure there was no sus reason why you were asking about how my mouth was. I'm sure. Very interesting. I see. So I start asking about your oral health. It's Saul Good. I'm fucking down. Listen here, Saul Goodman over here. Message from Avalon Court. Dire news: a mighty host of chaos has arrived. The kingdom seems to burn to the ground. Oh well. I guess it did. Well, it would appear a demonic army did turn up and burn them to the ground, chat. However, counterpoint, I get to now wander over and just take it for myself. Why can't I travel to Deep Woods? Oop. Is it?
You will.
And they're gone. I mean, you know, I dealt with the problem. I need your help to... Well, I need your help. But I can't read. I need to help Boral help. No demons can tame a freak. But what if they are demons of freak? What if they are freaky demons? Well, I mean, that's a nice thing to have. Imagine losing your capital. Who would do such a thing? Not me. Not me. I'd never lose my capital. Too good. I'm the freakiest here, hands down. That is, you know what, Neon? I will give you that. You are the freakiest here, hands down. You are the freakiest. I'm going to agree with that. In fact, I would wager that no one is willing to contest that either, most likely, unless anyone wants to be the freaky deakiest here. But I feel like Neon's got it. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I feel like if there was anyone who had that freak on in a major way, it would be on Neon. Call me Peter because I'm about... Interesting choice.
Black-hearted.
Ah. The Phoenix Gate is included in my little plant domain, is it? You know, I remember when the Flame of Asurian used to be way more interesting. So, it used to spread your faction's specific corruption across the world, but now it doesn't, which is really kind of a shame, honestly. I really like that feature. See, I really like the money. Do that. Next turn, I will send him over to here. I will say... Oh, buildings, so, you just remembered he was there. Like, oh yeah, hi. Like, oh yeah, you're here. Damn, you've only just remembered him. Poor Rouge, he was just there. I don't like that someone with Nemesis Crown is that close. Oh, trade? We do like trade. It feels bad. It's okay, I think Rouge is currently playing Night Rain at the moment. He do be playing a little bit of Elden Ring Night Rain. Has she drawn the Sword of Cain again? She has drawn the Sword of Cain again.
What matters do you wish to lay before the Everqueen? Yes.
There we go. Can I traverse? No, 3 turns. Oh, no one can traverse for 3 turns. I forgot that worked. Can I elder you? What does that even mean, man? What does that even mean? Can you elden my ring?
A monstrous prize.
See, just again, fucking wreck off, literally. This is going to be a mighty war host, filled with dryads and some shrieking. I think you will be the speaker for the embittened. Yes, there you go. Which also means you are now unbreakable. You'll have the Helm of Discord. Be a mighty Discord moderator. I just said those fucking words aloud. It's very disappointing.
Welcome to the court of the Everqueen.
Damn, mine's 100th that privilege. Goddamn. Bit rough, Alariel. Bit rough. Actually, I got something. You're gonna send it in memes. My friend made it for me. Okay, let's have a look at. Let me listen to your. Let me find your meme. Let me find Neon's meme. Where's his meme? We'll judge his meme right now. Okay. Yeah, no, that's about right for you. That's about right for you. Fucking hellfire. Who's trying to friend me? Some random person trying to friend me again. I swear to God. Do I have to keep... Right. Chat. Answer me this. Would you accept a friend request? In your eyes. You can only see one of them, though. I was going to say, you can only see one of them. I have the other one hidden over a bang. Under a bang, even. Right, would you accept a random friend request over Discord chat? Be honest with me. If someone you didn't know, let's say me, if you didn't know me, and I was, like, sliding into your... Okay, Neon. Right, Neon would. See, I'm kind of like, I don't think I would. Then I'll block them. Base.
Alariel.
Oh, what's this army? It's like some dryads who are weak against armor. SMH. These aren't weak against armor. Three turns. So we'll troll them. Fair enough, right, but say most people probably wouldn't, right? You'd probably think, no. I'm just not. Not aggression of Elspeth? But see, you're at war with Vlad, and Vlad is currently keeping my southern border safe. I like that about him, so I'm not gonna, you know. Oh no, it's ads. I'm afraid it's too late, my friend. I can do nothing for you to save you from this dire threat of advertising. Ups that, I think.
Those who speak the truth are always welcome here.
Fine. Spend some money. I've got plenty to throw around at her anyway. No, cancel move. Go towards them. I'm gonna take the Phoenix Gate. It'll give me a little something. There's no invasions, is there? I don't think there is. Elon, the fuck you doing? Elon? Man's been hit with an Elon jump scare. It's the legendary Elon Ma. My homies hit that Elon jump scare. Are the ads still going, chat? Are you free from them? Have you been liberated from the advertisements? Ooh, more elven money. We do like some elven pennies. A rumored possible threat? Well, we can't have that now, can we? Yeah, we'll just beat them up. You said pennies. Pennies, I said. As in coins. It's a good old bit of British slang for you. Why is it full of elves? I guess it makes sense why it's full of elves. We're on the Ulf one, but still. I go to Ulf one. Why is it filled with elves? No, you did. I heard the panty. No, what? Impregnable fortress. I can impregnate this. Everyone gangster till the homie claims they can make someone boy preggers. No one gangster around the boy impregnator. I'm not elaborating any further. A man's relying on autocorrect. I can only wish you good luck. I can only wish you good luck. I am that homie. What, the homie that's comfortable around the boy impregnator, or the person who is the boy impregnator? Or are you the boy impregnated? There's a few possibilities of scenario, buddy. I'm not sure you fully figured out all the particulars of which one you might fall into. I'm now going to take my massive bark out for a walk. They hate him because he'd be big and purple.
No, scum.
Maybe all mentally. I see. Is this implying you managed to perform a Greek god maneuver and impreg yourself? That doesn't work out normally. Why am I debating if the... Why am I even facilitating this line of thought in my head? You know, sometimes I wonder if I should just stop talking. I seem to manage to work out ideas in my head which I probably just don't want. But I managed it somehow. He's taken Middenheim. That's not good. Oh shit, it's Wulfric the Wanderer. He managed to wander over here. Rogue stated I'm just an innocent soul. I'm not sure he did, I'll be honest, but... You know, I'll, Let's see. A practical incursion. The Skaven cannot tunnel into Ulthuan, but they are devious and adaptable creatures. Clan Moulder has paid a force of Druki corsairs to ferry a small brood of mutant beasts onto the shores of Nagaroth. The Moulder beasts now head to gnaw at the roots of the Galen Vale while corsairs pillage the elven settlements. Local shadow warriors of Nagaroth would be strong enough to hunt down the beasts if they were not distracted by the pirates. Aiming to the corsairs would be challenging, but with an end to Moulder's threat and by the favour of the Shadow King. Okay. We'll do it. Is that it? Well, it's dead now. Wasn't that strong a foe, actually. It was a bit of a bitch. Close victory, my ass. we'll just burn this down. Don't worry about it. Nakari is into being abused, I reckon, so my actions in hurting them are justified. Don't worry about the attrition, we'll fix it. It's fine. Ooh, Mind Razor. Hit that. Burn elf one. They hurt you, remember? Burn them all. It's okay, I've got into the heart of the donut and kind of claimed it. So, an event happened that burnt down the Galen Vale, so I just took it. It's mine now. I took it without any fight whatsoever. It's okay. We'll probably end up playing the Slaanesh faction when the DLC comes out, so we'll be able to burn Elf 1 down properly. Speaking of donuts, what kind of donuts, Neon? Are these donuts that you can eat, or is this donuts in, you know, between someone's cheeks? I have to check with you, because knowing you, it could be either way. You know I'm right. Just Norse Club me. I mean, if you want to do that, we could do that, buddy. We could do that. Who would you play, though? Would you play the Faithless? I guess it depends where he starts, really. I hear Frog's... Actually, Frog is quite... I'm actually quite interested in what he does, actually, because... he's getting a huge renovation, including voice line overhaul. What donuts do you like? Personally, I like my extra glazed. Yeah, I wonder what the glazing is, huh? I am quite partial. I like a good jammy. I like me a good jammy donut. I do like a good jammy. Then it can be sold. Nice, nice. Or a good chocolate donut, you know what I mean? But honestly, I'm not too picky of donuts. The only thing I'm picky about is if they've got, like, peanuts on them or anything like that, for obvious reasons, you know? That reminds me, chat. Did I mention I've finally gone and actually got an inhaler? Not inhaler. What do you call it? An EpiPen. So, I'm not at risk of dying if I accidentally eat a nut. Speaking of donuts, I'm gonna go get some popcorn back to you. No, donuts unrelated to donuts entirely. But yeah, that's probably my go-to. Probably jammies or like chocolate donuts. I remember popping corn the first. Fuck's sake, man. So you are foul. Truly foul. Greater oak aspect. Oh, that's just buffed armor entirely. Greater bird. See, this one's just a flat out buff. I like this one more. Armor sundering attacks is fucking brutal. Honestly, that's brutal as fuck. I love it. Also, you like your donuts stuffed with red Chapman mix. Fucking hell, Neon. Don't change, buddy. Don't change. I mean that sincerely. I at least know when I see you in chat, I get a good laugh. Beg your pardon, Riker? I thought I just heard something I really didn't want to hear. Ooh, more elven money. I am the jester. You are indeed our court jester. In this chapter house. Yeah. Listen, some chapels are pretty boring. We give you a decent bit of entertainment. What more can I say? How beefed up is this army? Well, we have this now at least. We can actually travel now as well. God.
What would you ask of the Asa?
For their pennies, of course, sir. I feel like I'm pretty safe to just leave this place. As is. I don't just took the balls. I'm gonna drop off and that's it. Because I'm laughing and barely containing, I feel like I'm crying. Fair enough. Fair enough. Like, always good to quit while you're ahead, as they say. Always good to quit while they're ahead. Oh god. Stop yawning. Fuck. So, despite a bit of pain, this first bit of our campaign's gone quite well. Now, of course, chat, there is a small, eensy-weensy little problem. Tomorrow, I'm playing Elden Ring. Good old Elden Ring rather than Night Rain. Though, I am actually very tempted to play Night Rain. It does look kind of fun. But I'm gonna do an Elden Ring. So...
I wield the winds.
You'll suffer. What changed? You know, what's going to change there? Don't I always? Don't I always suffer a little bit anyway? I swear the Deep Woods is kind of like... There we go. That's the Griffin Wood. Laurelburn Forest. Kind of feel like I should go back over here. Then again, you know, let's start with the Griffin Wood first. Get rid of the bears. And then I want them. I'll go near him. If Festus attacks me, I have options at least to defend myself. You know it's bad when not even I can kill the boss on my own. Not there. In Elden Ring. It's honestly, when I played Elden Ring, it wasn't too bad. They are demanding money from me. I will accept only because I don't have to deal with the rats for now. I'll snap their necks later. But it's alright, honestly. I kind of stopped for a bit because I got pissed off, but I want to give it another go. Because I imagine Night Rain also plays kind of similar in some regards. Obviously with some differences in the co-op. Oh, did I just teleport? I should have stayed nearby, shouldn't I? You know what? Time for a third army? Yeah. I knew there was one for beasts. Yeah. I'll get you. You know what? You, by the way, are going to be the Speaker of the Lost, I've decided. So you get the non-shitty Wood Elves. That's right, so decided you get the non-shit Wood Elves. Congratulations, Red G-Man. Angry Cobra I've never seen. You should have seen me try and get Doom Dark Ages set up then. Judas can attest. I fucking got very, very ass mad trying to get that working. I got really fucking mad trying to get that working. Honestly, yeah. Yeah. I got fucking mad trying to get that working, man. I don't often get very angry, but... Well, I say that. I don't get often very angry anymore. Your angel is an vengeful angel when they want to be, and yeah, sometimes Coke will get a little angry. Yeah, except trade deals. I think there's a clip, but there's also me trying to keep this one demon prince alive, and fuck me, everything in creation wanted this particular bird brain to die. And nothing I could do could change that. Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. See, but I don't want them to have it back. It's mine now. Damn. He's not entirely wrong, I guess.
I am the bright flower of the goddess, chosen of Isha.
There we go, keep her on side. Where is Drycar? Keep him there for now. You're wondering the ambushes for those events. There's a chance I can just ambush them without the fight. Just that. Damn. Oh, get out. There. Oh fuck me. I am eep. I had to get up early this morning. It just did not help things. It did not. At all. On a side note, chat, I feel like I ranted about this yesterday, but good God, I forgot how much I don't enjoy making videos. Streams, love them, but fuck me, trying to make a video work. Fucking hellfire. Somewhat painful, I must confess. I've had a bit of a struggle trying to get this bloody Total War video ready. I think I can still do it for next week, but I'm not gonna lie, there's a part of me that's kind of like not 100% sure if I can, to be totally honest. But I'm keeping optimistic that I can pull it off. It's just as I say, it's a different skill set, and fuck me, my skill set has not yet quite adapted to video editing. Although I think most of it, to be honest, has been just me trying to figure out how the fuck to do things I'm trying to do. That makes sense. So, like, let's do that one. So, like, let's say, oh, I want to add, like, an effect in. I'm gonna go fucking figure out how to do that effect first. Then,
Your demise is certain.
figure it out, you know, then do it.
Rastiad.
It's a bit of a bastard.
Vaira Adim Lugna. Rashida Trego.
Editing is weird. And it just. And it just, man. A close defeat. Oh, fine, for now. We'll...
Ocar Venium Arbis. Salutem.
There we go. What you guys, I believe. Well, I appreciate the confidence. I do appreciate the confidence there. Thank you. I will. It's one of them. I know what I want to do. I just like I'll get to a point. I'll look at all of it and go, "Oh, but what about this?" I feel like no matter what I do with it, it's probably not going to come out how I want. But at the same time, I feel like I'm not the only person to feel like that doing these sort of things, so... well, they fall my ambush. It's annoying.
Rastiad Adelorum.
Yeah, I think
Chant Grastiad.
it might be worth me just pulling these two out.
Salutem. Oda Arbis Tuat.
So I don't think I've got the forces. Claw them fuckers out. Putting moments confirmation. Honestly, I really should throw something like that together, just in general. God forbid I do a highlights at some point. I really should do that. At some point.
Arbonis Enchant.
However, I'm a pain in the ass and said that I would do a campaign review, and I said I would at least make sure that's done. And fuck, I will do it. So help me God, I will do it. Whether I do any further after that, I don't know. I will see. I'm not the quickest at throwing stuff together. Like, I'm using DaVinci, so it's not the worst. Oh. Marienburg has been reconfederated, has it? Ooh, look at that. What? That doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel right. I feel like I can beat that army. Wait, what? They have nothing able to handle my tree men. Like, there's nothing in that army that can take a tree man. Maybe the aspiring champions can cause some problems, right? But the dogs will rout almost instantly. The Furies have no chance. Just to prove the point, we can just literally make a move on them straight away. Which units do they reckon they're going to struggle against? They reckon Harold and this random guy will struggle. Alright, let's... Okay, what can't they beat? Chaos Warriors and Aspiring Champions, which... Okay, that's fair enough. They will struggle against them. Fine. Send them in on them. We'll just do the Skaven tactic. Double up. We can. Shoot the Aspiring Champions. You go over there. You guys head over that way. You go after them. You go after them. You wander in the middle, do your thing. And we'll go from there. Oh, of course, you guys. Fucking hell. Ugh. You damn schnoz. Oh. Apologies for that, chap. Damn schnoz exploding. You want to throw axes? You can throw axes. Wait, fire. Who's got the fire? Why did you all have fire attacks? Holy. Okay. That changes things up a little bit. That does change things up a little bit. bring them in over there. Jump him. Jump him. Okay, we're breaking the army down a bit. Two treemen on an exalted hero, I think should be enough. Just even the odds even more in our favour. We'll go even further. I wonder if Harold Hammerstorm's still got looking around. Don't see old Harry the Hammer anywhere. Yeah, you keep chasing them down. Where's this guy? Dealing with that. Good, we're breaking him. You love to see it. There's Harold Hammerstorm. Oh, is it Harold who's giving the whole army fire damage? God, no wonder we're taking so much damage. So there was Nurgle Marauders. I don't think it'll be enough. He's shattered. They are force marched, so I can just go in for the kill. Yep, there we go. I was about to say, decisive, like, valiant defeat. I kind of get it, because Harold gives them all fire attacks, which I completely forgot he did that. He's a great hero, honestly. If we were playing undead, I'd be a lot more worried. Because he just removes your undead trait. Really fucking annoying if you're undead. Imagine your vampire cavalry terror routing. That's a thing that can happen with him. It's as dumb as it sounds, but he can make undead terror rout. I can't remember if he himself has terror, but he can remove your ability not to be affected by it. So, there's that. Ooh, Talbot Preservation. I do like me one of those. What funny thing we got? That's not that useful for you. It is, however... Ooh, I do like that. I don't know, I like that still for him. Yeah, I know there's a better one than the Helmet Discord. We're not giving you the legendary helmet, because it'll make you potentially pop. Now, you're immortal now, actually, so maybe I could risk it, but at the same time, I don't want to have to. I really don't want to. Rank 7 for that, okay. See, these are all good. I like these. A lot. lost. What do we do with you? More dryads? I think so. We can give you the elven building, why not? And that building as well to keep up morale. You know, I was worried this was going to be a very uneventful campaign, but I was not quite ready for the level of something this campaign was going to be. Ooh, military access. Like that. See, there's one little thing. I like the change, but I do partly miss it. In Shogun 2, you had to ask someone if you could walk on their land, or just declare war on them flat out. You had basically no choice in the matter. Speaking of having no choice in the matter... Okay. We have to fight this guy. Shit. I thought we could get away. Now, he doesn't have Harry or the crown, so I'm feeling okay about this. The magic attack on the champions, if they have any, which I think they do. Again, not that worried about. Again, operation make the AI feel as uncomfortable as possible. There's a go. Deepwood Scouts might actually be my MVPs. Right, you guys head that way. You guys head that away. Alright, what can't we beat with standard units? He's got Dragon Ogres. Okay. Fine. We'll deal with that. Can you deal with that? So, okay, so the Dragon Ogres are going to be a tough nut to crack. That's fair. Right. As for you, I want... I feel like I want both you going after the Dragon Ogres if you can help it. You were pretty... Actually, yeah, you go for them. You go them. You hit them. You go for them. What are you targeting them with? Funny magic missile thing. Didn't hurt them all too much. Okay.
Deepwood archers.
Right, just shoot the shit out of them.
We never miss. Back.
I need you over. Not you, Dryads. You can help. In fact, I prefer you to, honestly, if you could. You one jumping in there.
Deepwood.
Okay, they're basically breaking. Mass breaks across the board. We love to see it. just fine. Broke them. Love to see it.
Awaiting orders. End them. Bowman ready.
Right,
Death
hit
to
that
all.
giant.
Our bows are yours.
Okay.
Dauntless Azrael.
Just pin cushion that fucker.
Bows of Athelloren. End them.
Curse the lepers on him. Get him out of there. If we can. Okay. Weaken the Chaos Giant. And then hitting one of them. In fact, hit one of them too while we're at it. Let's just like double it up on these balls of flame. And then we can just smack him once and hopefully be done with him. Okay. I think we very well might have done it.
Warriors of Ariel.
Some of our guys are running. Which is not ideal. Very much an ideal. Good, make them rout. See if we can bum rush the dragon ogres. And they're running. Perfect. Kill as many as you can. In fact, when it comes to aspiring champions, just shoot them. If you can. Well, that'll do me. We did lose a lot of some elves as well, but mostly trees were chopped that day. Also, what were you wondering, Neon? I saw you sort of linger on that one. What were you wondering? Or did you lose trail of thought? Just fair enough. That is me every day. Oh, fuck. How many? We lost 2 whole units. Shit. Abduct them. We will send you to the Tree Lovers Convention. You'll be forced to garden for the rest of your days. Good. Go and finish off Bastas. Roll. While we look over here. Not actually gaining much. That can change though. Can certainly change. Growth. I know the probability we can get. Just fix that. Good. They're wondering what to eat. That. Fair enough. It is the eternal question, what to put in mouth. What to put inside one's mouth. I'm going to say the greater aspect of oak will be your... So that was global recruitment capacity. Oh, so is local recruitment just kind of shit? Boobs, also pause. I know what I said. Neon being freaky challenge, or Neon not being freaky challenge impossible. Wolf's dryads. Wolf's cavalry. Wolf's big things. I have to get some. As much as the Great Hawks are nice and all, we need some bigger flyers. I need some dragons. Some dragon these nuts. You're welcome, chat. I knew one of you was going to say it. I'll just beat you to it. Let's see. There we go. That should be a good amount of elves, but also not too many. We don't want too many elves in our place, after all. This is a tree playthrough, after all, you know. I need to find some dwarves, chat. I don't know why every now and then the game, like... Was it Alariel was making my game lens flare every so often? Good. A happy populace in the Griffinwood. I mean, they probably don't realise the situation they're in, but still. What's this event? Let's have a look. Deep within the forest of shadows lies the Blood Fane, a large pile of skulls dedicated to Khorne. This monstrous altar is guarded by a single warrior, whose duty it is to add further skulls to the pile. Slaying its guardian would be a trivial matter, but another would no doubt take its place. You could take the time to purge the shrine, but who knows what horrors might draw from its forest depths. A very difficult battle. Let's do it. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. I'll decline that attack for now. Oh, that just spawns them there, does it? Oh shit, so that's just there now, is it? Fuck. Don't like that. Look at that army, by the way. Bestigors, Gorgons, Jabberslay. They were not kidding about a very Anyways, gotta go for a bit. Okay, so, like, no worries, buddy. Cheers for being here. See you in a bit. That's a very fucking deadly army. They were not. You know what? That is the first time that event has been accurate. That is a very dangerous army. The Lord is probably the least dangerous thing there. Level 12. But, time we on. You know what, chat? I reckon that's a good place to leave it off. Will we be able to defeat this large war host that's I've accidentally pulled out the forest? Or will it be my downfall? We will find out on Sunday. Hopefully. All being well, we'll find out on Sunday. But until then, thank you very much for joining me tonight. You have been a pleasure as always. And I do hope you enjoyed the start of our first Wood Elf campaign. I know it's a very different kind of campaign, but hopefully you do enjoy. What should we just got? Man, I am very eep. I am very eep, though. I need to rest a bit. I've been up since far too early in the morning for a day off. A week's sleep. Well, I am weak today. I am very weak. Also, look at this Army Rouge. The game said a very hard enemy. Do you see this shit? Do you see this shit? Look at this shit. I am far too tired to deal with this shit. This fucker is the least problematic thing there. There is nothing that's like, I mean, what, the weakest, like the lowest tier unit is a tier 3. And not a shit tier 3 either. A pretty fucking good tier 3. Good God. I mean, tell you what. Do I do it now? No. I think we'll do it Sunday. We'll do it Sunday. It's been about 4 hours. I need my beauty sleep. So, listen, it's fine. We'll do it Sunday. All right. Well, good night for now, chat. I'll see you tomorrow for some Elden Ring. Don't miss it now. You'll get to see me suffer a load. But till then, good night.